Hello, I'm Alvin. Welcome back to Tasty's Making It Big, the show where I make giant versions of some of America's most beloved foods. Today, I'm going to be making a giant Oreo. Why? I love Oreos. Let's get going. Boom. Okay, so this is an Oreo. Do you guys see a problem? Because I do. It's small, and we don't do that here. I'll save you for later. So to start, I'm going to sift dry ingredients into a bowl. This is flour, baking soda, salt, Dutch processed cocoa powder. This is the special dark cocoa powder that gives the Oreo its signature color. Little whisk. Ooh, that looks cool. All right, dry ingredients are set. I'm going to cream the butter and the sugar in my trusty little KitchenAid. His name is Todd. Put in a lot of work last season. Whoa, 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 calm down now. Came back from the dead. Here we go. I'm gonna say that's good. Now for eggs. Back on we go. Ooh, it's dark. When I look into it, I can't see anything. It's like looking into a black hole. And we're done. Oh wait, it's not cooked? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, looks like something from a volcano. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that, so soft. Oh, this is not shaping just like the circle I wanted it to. Now we're gonna get this onto a tray. The question is, how do we get this onto this? The answer? I don't know. I think it's sticking to the table a little bit. Oh, it's starting to break a little bit. Well, this Oreo is very interesting. Hold on, I got it. Oh, it looks like we're gonna flip it over. Ta-da! And I dropped the dough. Good job, Alvin. We'll be right back. So this is some dough that we re-rolled using the scraps, and I'm going to start cutting shapes because a regular Oreos design is actually very, very, very complex. A lot of triangles, lines, circles. I'm starting with a square. Down you go. Nice. This is very fun. It reminds me of arts and crafts class that I did very poorly at. I'm gonna cut these into triangles. So I'm going to go halfway. Good job, Alvin. Thanks. Now I'm gonna cut some circles. This guy. Oh, how do I get you out? Get out. Oh, ignore the hole in the back. I'm gonna be here for a while. I think I'm just gonna cut out my own name. So we have little letters. I'm gonna start from the back. And, oh God, come on, come out. I should have floured it. All right, Alvin, what are you doing? That's a little ugly. I wanna do that again. We're gonna flour it this time, like smart people. All right, come out. Oh, well, we're gonna give this one more try. Ah, yes, that's an N. Great. How do you get this A out? What? Yeah, that's saying it, Chief. Hey, yo. This is a terrible A. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hand cut this A. Okay, I might have made the legs a little too long. That's okay. This is Alvin, but the A is bold. While those shapes are chilling in the fridge, we actually have 2 of these dough circles. Culinary helped me make another one, so again, thank you guys. Because an Oreo has that ring on the outside, and I wanna see if I can get that design too. Center, please be center. Now we can cut a ring around. That is a lot stiffer than I thought it was gonna be. Nice. I'm gonna save this for later. So this is a little ring, and this guy goes on this guy. Kind of like making dumplings. You gotta wet the edges a little bit so it sticks. It's an ancient Chinese technique passed down from generation to generation. Oh God, is it gonna break? Oh, don't break. It broke, that's okay. That's just how it goes sometimes. 1, 2, and we go around. That looks pretty cool. All right, now we gotta get this guy back onto the tray. Here we go. Whew. Gonna use this ring to shape him up a little better. Looking great, feeling great. Clear hearts, cold minds can't lose. Nope, that's not how it goes at all. All right, the outer ring is done. Let's see if I know how to spell. Oh God, that's not centered, is it? Oh, let's highlight this. Ooh, I like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that looks like a clock. Now let's get these wedges on. Ooh, now that looks cool. All right, I think this is it. I'm just gonna, for safety, put this guy in the freezer and then I'm gonna bake him. I'll see you guys after I take a little nap. Ooh, good Oreo. Time to make the frosting. Apparently, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. We found a recipe, which is actually made by a BuzzFeed alumni, Scott Loish, and we scaled it up. We scaled it up a lot. 8 sticks of butter, and we're gonna cream it. Wow, it smells so good. Oh my God. And this is clear vanilla extract. I don't know where this comes from, but it smells like rainbow, so we're gonna put it in. This is 8 cups of powdered sugar. Another 8 cups. Oh God, look what you did, Alvin. You messed it up again, you doofus. Oh Jesus, oh jeez, it's spilling again. Come on, Alvin. Oh God, oh Jesus. Get back in there. No, don't come out. It's kind of looking like frosting. Wow, that's stiff. Jesus. Okay, frosting is done. I'm going to get it into this bowl. Oh my God, I made it. It's like a sugar crime scene over here. Shh, don't tell the police. Oh my God. This is your brain on drugs. Nope, I should not say that. This is a family-friendly show. That's for making it big after dark. Woo! Probably wallpaper my house with this. If I had a house, I can't afford a house. The top of the cookie is in the oven. It's gonna bake for a little bit. It's gonna chill. Now we have the bottom, which has been baked off, and we have all this amazing frosting that we made. So I think it'll be fun to use an ice cream scoop. Ooh, that's nice. I like that very much. This is like building a sundae, but it's not ice cream, it's just butter. I feel like each one of these scoops has enough filling to almost like fill a whole sleeve of Oreos. I'm pretty sure this is not how they make Oreos back at the factory. Smush them all together so they become good friends. Look at this, look at this. This is a smooth Oreo. So this is my Oreo that I baked, and the goal is to get it onto here. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to get this, but we will do our best. Just get this on. This is an interesting problem. How do I get you on there? It's not coming off. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's on. It's me in an Oreo. I heard that our culinary team, wonderful people in the back, have actually been making more of these. So, you know, as Oreo is proud to say, they are Milk's favorite cookie. So we have a nice giant glass of milk. Look at this. It's like 10 pounds. Holy moly. This giant Oreo is at least 100 times the size of a normal Oreo. I am very happy with this. Let's eat it. This is one thick cookie. Oh, it's like trying to get Excalibur out of the ground. Would you look at that? This is my Oreo sandwich. Whoa, this tastes like an actual Oreo. It has that crumbliness when you dip it in the milk. Oh, that feeling is thick. My heart is beating very fast. Well, if you excuse me, I have a lot of Oreos to eat. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm Alvin. Welcome back to Tasty's Making It Big, the show where I make giant food for my friends and coworkers. Today, what I thought would be fun would be to make a giant bento box with lots of fun things inside. First, I'm gonna talk to my good friend Rie McClenny to explain what is a bento box, why is a bento box, and how is a bento box. Let's talk to Rie. Hi, Rie.
Hey, Alvin.
What is a bento box and what is the context behind bento?
Bento is essentially a meal in a box. You can bring it to school, you can bring it to office for lunch.
It's rice and a couple of small things that can last a while. They won't spoil, they won't go bad.
Exactly. Bento is meant to be eaten cold, so you want to season very well.
And what kinds of foods are usually inside a bento?
Rice, it's a must. My favorite is tamagoyaki and fried chicken. So it's the first season you made me a giant tamagoyaki. It's a Japanese omelette. It was my mom's favorite as well. When my mom was little, she requested tamagoyaki all the time. Her school teacher saw that and she warned her, if you only eat tamagoyaki every day, you will turn into chicken. And that made her very scared.
That's kind of messed up. That's like when my mom told me if you eat a watermelon seed, it'll grow into a watermelon. So you make sure you take out all the seeds. That's not true at all. What the heck, Mom?
That's not true.
One thing that I've seen in a couple of bento pictures is hot dogs that are cut in a way where they almost look like little octopuses.
People who make bento try to make it look very cute or like try to make it look like a character.
So I think I have all the information that I need. Thank you for teaching us about the world of bento.
I'm excited for you.
I'm scared. I have my work cut out for me, so I've invited my friend Inka, also a fellow BuzzFeed producer. We both make videos for About to Eat. Go check out the channel. There's a lot of fun stuff that we're making and going to make. So welcome back, Inka.
Thanks for having me, Alvin.
Yeah, Inka, I've heard that you've also made bento boxes and videos about bento boxes before. Can you tell me about that?
I have. So, okay, the last time I made one on a video was like 3 years ago. It was a ridiculously cute bento box.
You will be the expert. I will be moral support.
Nah, you'll do it with me. We'll do it together.
All right, we'll do it together. So to start, I'm gonna be making the rolled egg omelet that Rie mentioned, and Inka is gonna be making...
I'm gonna make an army of octo weenies, octo sausages, little octopi. Wow, they look like fingers. Half it like this. It's not obvious right now. It's gonna be obvious once it hits the water. We're gonna cook them alive. I mean boil them.
Oh my. While Inka is slowly assembling her army of octo weenies, I'm going to be destroying an army of eggs for the tamagoyaki.
It's your army of eggs versus my army of sausages.
Why did this turn into a competition? This is a collaborative team effort.
Look at this. Fanning out the legs. Oh yeah.
Don't say that.
Okay. Oh, that sounds weird. Does that sound weird? Well, okay, well.
Inka, I have one egg left. And do you remember what we did in the ramen episode?
Eggy?
Eggy?
I feel like we should have Eggy Reborn.
Reincarnated. You know, Inka seems to be a little slow today. So while... I'm gonna get so much flack for that later. Tamagoyaki is usually seasoned with a couple of things. Wow, I just burped. Ooh, sorry you had to hear that. So soy sauce, some instant dashi powder, a good amount of sugar, which might sound weird, but is actually delicious. Salt, a little bit of water. Bloop. Now, because I am too lazy to whisk eggs, I'm gonna use an immersion blender and viciously turn them into one big egg. Damn. He's pissed.
Alvin, why don't I have an immersion blender shortcut? You should have hand whisked it.
Well, you know, let's just say I chose to do the eggs for a reason.
Oh, I knew it.
It looks like they're ready for war.
No.
Yeah. I have 2 Silpat masks with a nonstick spray. Borrowing another technique from the 100 egg omelet video, I'm gonna bake these in sheets. In you go. Ooh, look at that. And I'm gonna slowly transfer these into the oven while Inka toils away on her weenie army. Another bento box item that I'm really excited about is the fried chicken, which is karaage. So instead of having little small chunks of fried chicken, we're making it big. So we're gonna use the whole chicken thigh. For the marinade, I have soy sauce, some garlic, ginger. Oh, this smells so good. Sake, 1 egg, sugar. Just gonna mix this all up.
Whoa! All right, this is a little hot, but look at that. Ooh, it's coming together.
Inka, do you like karaage?
What?
What are you doing back there?
Just grabbing some of my special tools.
Ooh, marinade is looking pretty good. And I think what makes the signature coating is potato starch. I love frying with potato starch. It just has this really nice, crisp, like rugged texture. I have really hot oil here. I have the chicken. It's only one thing left to do. Ooh, all right. Oh, it's getting hot. Ooh, look at this color. It's getting so beautiful. Dude, look at this fried chicken.
Ooh, boy.
Oh,
That
man.
does look good.
All right, first batch is ready to come out, I think. Look at that. I'm actually gonna double fry these because these thighs are big, and as they rest, they're also really juicy, so some of the juices start to come out. I think double frying helps get rid of that water and makes it extra crispy.
Alrighty, they've been in here for a while. Look at this one. Look at it.
Ooh.
A beauty. Well, I'm gonna keep cooking these, but
Keep cooking these butts?
no! I
Oh.
have to keep cooking these. What? Bye, Eggy. Eggy reborn. I'm gonna put on the fancy eyes. Remember the ones from my video?
Yes, those look really good.
Ooh! You know, I'm on a big show making some really tiny stuff right now, Elephant. You see? Can you see it? Can you see the eyes? Ready? Angry Octo Weenie. Our 2 different kinds today. Wow.
The premium on the right.
Hey, don't hate. This is how I feel on.
Me too.
This is me after makeup.
Vegetables are very important for bento boxes, so I think you're going to handle the more delicate work because you are more artistic.
Or maybe you just don't want to do the work.
That's actually the reason why I really don't want to handle vegetables. So I'm gonna roll my egg omelet now. You go ahead and you do you.
I'm not gonna cook the tomatoes, but I'm just gonna blanch the carrots and I'll slice them up. So then it'll also make it easier for me to cut them. Ooh,
Is everything okay over there?
you know, they're just a little raw, but
Those are massive carrots.
I
Oh
know
my
they're
God.
huge. I haven't cooked with carrots this big in a long time.
Just trying to loosen up the egg from its little mat over here. This is a time-tested technique. Roll this, little break is fine. You keep it nice and tight. Now this is going to go over here. Ooh, no snack. Oh, it's good.
I'm hungry.
I'll give you a snack.
It's very sweet. I like it. Sweet and savory. I'm gonna stamp these out. I'm gonna go with this big cookie cutter. Ooh, it looks like a heart. Nice.
Okay, here we go. Keep the wrap nice and tight. That's the most important thing. Oosh, look at that. Just roll it up, roll it up. It's a big egg baby.
Big boy, yeah.
Eggy XL.
Broccoli's good. Looking greener than ever. I have Eggy here. Beautiful baby smooth skin. We love it. I'm going to give him a face. I have a bear stamp out here. I'm gonna use it to give me a smile, so.
That sounded nice.
Okay,
Oh, I love that.
wait, cheeks. Oh, yay! It looks so cute on camera, oh my God.
Okay, so one of the most important things about bentos is rice.
Yes.
We are going to make rice bears. This is 3 entire bags. I don't know what that means, but
Entire bags?
it's a lot of rice.
So 1 big head and then 2 ears.
That sounds like a plan.
Gosh, it's like building a snowball.
Oh yeah, don't throw it at me.
This is not sticking together as much as I was hoping it would.
Oh, smart.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't call me smart. I don't know what I'm doing. Squish it! Squish it!
Compress. Ugh. I hope this works. Oh. Yeah, they didn't come out the way I wanted it to. You know, it's okay. What are you doing? Is that how you feel?
Help! You know, honestly,
Yeah.
not bad.
No, what the heck?
What?
That's not a bear. That is Mickey Mouse.
Excuse me? That is a bear.
I just want to make sure you're happy with what you're putting out. That's all.
I just destroyed it. No, Eli! Why is the camera getting a close-up of this? Oh, my arms are burning. Looks a little bit like a Joker bear right now.
Joker bear?
It's too big of a
Oh
smile.
my god. I'm going to make a small face on a big bear. I don't know how this is gonna look, but let's get the ears. I love it. Oh my god, wait, I love this.
I can't. All right, well, we have created 2 monstrosities.
Our wonderful art team in LA made a giant bento box. So now it's time to assemble.
How are we gonna do this, Alvin?
We can take turns because this is a very big box. Would you like to put in the weenies and the chicken?
Sure.
All right, all you.
Oh, right now? Well, thanks for having me here again. Welcome to my show, Making It Big. Oh.
Careful. You worked hard on
Okay,
those weenies.
well, I'll just put these weenies in now, like this. As you can see, some of these little octo weenies have like very cute mouths. Little O-shaped mouth and a little leaf hat. Looks like a Pokemon almost. Thank you to the culinary team, honestly. They added some spice. This is a lot of babies right here.
Babies? I thought we were in the army.
I mean, it's an army of babies.
Ooh!
I'm not even halfway there yet. Wow. Oh no, he just flopped.
I don't know what's happening. I just heard heavy breathing.
I'm trying to pick it up. Okay, this is gonna be a pile of chicken. Who doesn't like that, right? Oh, it looks so good.
I'm gonna do the egg now. All right, let's do big slices.
That's very satisfying.
Right? Ooh, it's gonna get a little messy. Its placement is a little finicky. I think that's why they don't make tamagoyaki this big.
Yeah.
I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to get it. I think it tastes good. It's just very tender.
Hey, they don't look bad.
Thanks.
Alvin's worried for no reason. All right, I have been given this spatula. Look, here's the deal. This is a big guy, and gosh, Alvin, I really hope I can do this.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I can't lift it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it. Holy shh. It's a kid's show? Holy moly, crowly, molies. All right, hey, no, I think I got it.
Yeah?
He's at home.
Okay, my turn.
I did it.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you, it's not easy.
I'm gonna put the ears on later. Oh.
Oh, he's sturdy.
He is a thick, sturdy bear.
The arm shake.
I'm shaking. How are his ears gonna fit? All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get one of your ears on, little buddy. Oh, that's a little high. That's fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, some tomatoes at the bottom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, wow. We did it. Wow, I'm so glad you came today. I don't think I could have envisioned a better box.
I know, I'm pretty proud of us.
It is probably 50 pounds.
We done did good. Yay!
Inka, would you like a plate?
Yes, please. That's a huge plate.
This is the only plate we have.
Oh.
This is the making
But
a
of
big
course.
set.
Oh, no. Cheers.
Yeah. It tastes like a hot dog.
It's like a hot dog. Oh. Oh my God. It's so tender.
Yeah.
And that potato starch coated. Oh my God.
Woo.
We did it, Alvin.
We did it. Good job.
This looks so good. Truly, I'm so happy.
This looks way better than what I had imagined. And I knew it was gonna look good because you were here. So I'm glad we are very hungry and we like what we made.
Exactly. We just made like 50 bento boxes. No big deal.
100%, yeah. So if you'll excuse us, we're gonna take some time alone. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, I'm Alvin. Welcome back to Tasty's Making It Big, the show where I make giant food for my friends. One thing I've always wanted to make on the show was the Krabby Patty. So my friend Andrew Oreo, who you guys might be familiar with, is the creator of the Babish Culinary universe. He sent me a challenge video, so let's take a look.
Alvin, Andrew here from Binging with Babish. You know who I am, you've been here in my house. I hear you're back to your old tricks again, making gigantic food and whatnot. And I'd like to challenge you to make a giant version of one of the most popular recipes of all time from my show, the Krabby Patty. Now I maintain that the secret ingredient in the Krabby Patty is nothing. They have a burger that creates its own viral marketing campaign. The Krabby Patty is an enigma. So to make something satisfactory for our audience, we gotta just try and load it up with as many undersea umami ingredients as possible. Maybe grind the umami ingredients into the beef. Nobody really knows what's in the Krabby Patty. The only thing I know it's not in the Krabby Patty is crab, because it'd be kind of up, right? It'd be to have Mr. Crab serving burgers made from crab. That's barbaric. So load it up, make it big. I can't wait to see it.
Well, Andrew had a lot of great things to say. I think we're gonna start with making the bun. So this is actually a recipe by the great Joshua Weissman. This is his burger bun recipe. Check him out. All right, so I put some yeast and sugar in some milk. Let the yeast get nice and bubbly. Yeast will start to grow up right before our very eyes. They grow up so fast, don't they? That's what my mom used to say. She still says, she's here. She still says that. While that's going, I'm gonna make what's called a tangjong. It's essentially a milk bread inspired recipe. So I'm putting in milk, some flour, and some water. Gonna give that a nice stir. And essentially, this kind of makes like a milky roux kind of situation. It's gonna give the bread some really nice textures. So this mixture is getting kind of thick. As you can see, it's like a very milky paste, but I think this is good to go. All right, I'm bringing in Todd. Whew. So we have our good friend Todd back in the fray. In a bowl, bread flour. Don't spill. Stop spilling, Alvin. Classic. Salt. And this very dangerously bubbly yeast mixture. All right, in you go. Woohoo! And we're gonna go slow. All right, this dough is coming together. I'm gonna put in the flour paste. I'm gonna go in with the eggs. There we go. This is a stiff dough. Well, as you can see, I'm bracing this mixer with my entire body. He seems to be having a very, very difficult time. Oh, he's working hard. I'm gonna add in the butter. We're gonna turn the speed to low, and he shut off. We're gonna give him a little break. Todd's pissed. He's very hot. We'll let him cool down a bit, and then, we'll talk, because we can't resolve these problems right now. And now we're gonna slowly add in butter. I think he's ready for some more butter. All right, more butter. There you go. Yeah. Okay, last bit. Here we go again. I hope this table doesn't break. I'm gonna call this done just because this is very hot, but I think we can make our bun into this bowl. All right, get out of there. Hey, okay, I should stop doing that. I do that too much. Should give this guy a nice flip. And I think we're good. This dough baby is gonna take a nice nap, and then we're gonna keep making the Krabby Patty. Well, it seems like my dough has gotten quite large. Kind of looks like me after a big meal. Time to punch it down. Anyways, this comes out onto the board. I'm trying to get this roughly all patched up into a ball shape, so then I can turn it over. This is a beautiful dough baby. We're gonna get him into this ring. Just a warning, this is not how you handle babies. Don't do this. Okay, here we go to the oven. So as Andrew specifically mentioned in his challenge video, the secret ingredient to a Krabby Patty could either be nothing, which is very smart, or he also mentioned that we could do a custom powder based on things you might find in the sea. So first, I'm gonna put some kombu, just dried seaweed or kelp, into a spice grinder. You know, I feel like this makes sense. You know, Mr. Krabs has a wealth of these resources about him. Bonito flake, which is dried fish flake, some dried shiitake mushrooms, and one little anchovy. This is the fish that got on Mr. Krabs' bad side. Don't do that. He tried to steal the recipe, so he became a part of the recipe. Wow, that's dark. Anyways, I'm gonna spice grind these now. Ooh, that's fun. This is looking okay. Woo, that's a, wow, look at that. I'm just gonna sift this. It smells very like seafoody, like the sea. Ooh, it smells good. It's just out of my nose. So the Krabby Patty is still a burger, and based on Andrew's recipe in his show, he likes to make the burger from scratch, which I also do as well. So we have a lot of beautifully marbled short rib, and we have chuck chopped into, nobody saw that, chunks, and semi-frozen. Here we go. Put too much. We're gonna do this in batches, just like Andrew does in his videos, which is the correct way to do it. I did not listen. Oh, that's better. Yeah. All right, nice and pebbly. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. I'm very happy with this. And this isn't all the beef. This is just the small batch. As you can see, it's gonna take quite a while of grinding beef, so we will be back. Well, after a lot of help from the culinary team, we have 25 pounds of ground beef. It is time to season. Andrew said putting the seafood powder directly in the meat could add that extra flavor, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Ground pepper and salt. All right, I think this is gonna be my workout for the day. Here we go. Oh boy, here, yep, We'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, this has been sufficiently mixed. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my God. Whew, that's heavy. Let's get this guy into a nice shape. Want to make sure there's no big air pockets. Seal this guy up. I don't think I've ever seen this much beef before. Oh, except sometimes on like, you know, random like Twitter drama. This is like the comment section right here. I don't use Twitter, so I don't really know if that's true. Let's do some final seasoning. I know I already seasoned the inside, but if I make a burger, I'm gonna season the outside just to get a nice, you know, flavor. Salt from very up high, covers it evenly. Woo! And, you know, some pepper. Ooh, careful, Alan. That's a lot of pepper. I think it's safe to say that this 25-pound patty is sufficiently ready, and he's gonna go into the oven. Here we go. Oh my Lord. Time to go. Oh God, my arms are so tired. I think also Andrew on his show for Babish makes custom cheese slices. So we're gonna make a custom American-ish style cheese. So first I'm gonna bloom gelatin in some milk. And now I'm going to heat up some milk and butter. So this butter and milk is nice and melted, so we can move on. All right, bring back the old food processor. In here, just gonna dump in a lot of cheese. Slow and steady wins the race, is what a loser would say. So we're just gonna, we're spilling. That's okay. Woo! Okay, now I'm gonna put the salt in, and it's gonna quickly pulse this until it calms down a bit. Okay, and then into this milk and butter situation, gelatin is nice and bloomed. We're gonna get all this plop in there, just so that we don't keep spilling, because that seems to be the theme of this show. I'm gonna pour the milk and gelatin mixture into this cup. There's a high probability that I'm still gonna spill. Ooh, no spill. It's like a cheese smoothie. Wow. Yep, that's definitely cheese. Okay, this is done. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh wow, this is like a paste. It smells delicious. I kind of want to eat it with like nachos. I'm very happy with this technique. Wow, that's satisfying. It's like frosting a cake, except there's no cake, it's a burger. All right, well, yeah, here we have it, a giant cheese slice. This is gonna go chill in the fridge so the gelatin can set. And then I think we are going to start assembling. I really hope Andrew is excited for this, because just look at this, man. Well, well, well. Seems like we have a very large burger bun. Wow, look at this dude. Let's carefully wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh. Nice. All right. This is wild. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's very soft. All right. Just some trimming on the bun. As all good burgers, the buns should be toasted. Because they don't have a toaster this big, I'm just gonna do it this way. Some melted butter, brush that on, and we're gonna toast it. I'm not sure if a Krabby Patty's buns are toasted. Maybe they can't toast it because they're underwater. Although that logic would kind of invalidate the whole restaurant idea. I also don't know where they would get butter. There are no cows. But then again, I guess there's no beef, so then they can't. We're not really using logic on this show today. We're just making giant food and having a good time. Well, I have a heat gun and a dream. It takes quite a while to toast a bun with a heat gun, so I'm going to be here for quite a while. So with the help of my teammates, this bun is now successfully toasted. It smells incredible. Highly recommend toasting your buns. Anyways, this right here is the cheese slice. I'm gonna remove it. Ooh, patty's almost done. Cheese is here. I think it's time to make the Krabby Patty. So, you might be wondering, what is under this delicately blanketed packages? And well, I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's the patty. It's been baking for like an hour and a half. It's time to finally see what we got. Dang, that's a big patty. And then now the big question is, Alvin, how are you gonna get this patty onto the bun? But I found a tool, more like a weapon. Here we go. It's so juicy, I love it. It means there's a lot of flavor. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm physically strong enough to do this, to be quite honest. I don't know if these spatulas are either. I have 2 hands, 3 spatulas. How is this gonna work? I have no clue, but we will try. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Wow. I think it's time to put on the cheese slice. Ooh, this is soft. I might have to like completely flip this over. Fingers crossed, I guess. All right, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Well, the cheese is on, I guess. Well, we have our condiments laid out. We have pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, ketchup with some MSG for that umami flavor, and miso mustard. I want to see if I can get the cheese to melt a little bit. It smells so good. All right, we'll just do the lettuce then. We're gonna do tomatoes next. Now I'm going to put the onions. All right, pickles, last 2 condiments, some ketchup. So miso mustard. All right, the bun is going on. Careful, Alvin. Don't mess this up. I think this is it. This is it's like a 40-pound Krabby Patty. Wow, look at that. Okay, final touch, the sesame seeds. Gonna glue them on with a little bit of honey. Not sure if this will work, but oh, one fell already. That's okay. Ah, nice, 1. Just a little dollop. Stick, please stick. Since I'm doing these all by hand, I may be here for quite a while. So final touches, and then Andrew should be here. And, well, our special guest is here. Welcome back to the Tasty Studio, Andrew.
Thanks for having me, dude.
So you sent me that video in the morning, and we spent the day making a giant Krabby Patty, you know, followed the instructions.
I'm very excited to see what you made, man. I've never been made big before.
All right, well, without further ado, 1, 2, 3. Take a look.
Holy sh**. Look at the size of that. What are the sesame seeds?
They're little pieces of white bread that I cut out because they don't grow them like that. The beef is your recipe, also from your Basics burger episode. It was 25 pounds of meat, like no kidding.
Jesus.
Most expensive episode we've done. Oh, the burger has the seafood powder, so bonito, kelp, dried anchovy, shiitake, we kind of made that. But yeah, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, just like Mr. Krabs says. We did miso mustard, like yours.
Okay.
Some umami ketchup.
Did you remember the pickles?
Always. If I would take this top off, but there are pickles underneath this bun.
Because I was about to go bubble bash on your
I just got really scared for a second. Anyway, do you want to actually come here and take a look? We'll switch sides.
Let's do it. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. May I touch it? May I do things to it?
It's technically yours.
How are these adhered?
A little bit of honey.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do I eat it?
Would you like me to cut you a slice?
I think we should get a cross section of this thing. Godspeed, Alvin.
Thank you. This knife is vertical.
Yeah, that knife is not the size of that burger.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. Oh my God, it's properly cooked. I don't believe it. Look at that.
Look at that. It's like, what, medium rare-ish?
That's a solid medium to medium rare, which is astonishing considering the size of that burger. Let's eat some.
Yeah. Would you like this half?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I get my own half. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to assemble myself like an actual bite.
Yeah, me too.
Tomato, lettuce. I'm just making sure I have all the elements. Of
course,
here.
I respect that, please.
There we go. All right, I got myself a bite here. Here we go.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does it taste like something Mr. Krabs would serve at his restaurant?
I'm gonna give that a big old giant yes, just like your big old giant burger, my friend. That tastes like the Krabby Patty when I made it.
That's all I need to hear.
Better even, and bigger.
Thanks for coming in, Andrew.
Thanks for making this thing, man. This is crazy. It's huge. It's delicious. It's a work of art. It's making it big.
And well, with that being said, thank you, Andrew, for coming in. I don't know why he's frozen. He's lagging a little bit.
It's freeze frame.
Freeze frame. Please check out Andrew's channel. A lot of cool stuff going on there. I made a video with him once. That was very fun. And yeah, thanks for coming in. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, I'm Alvin. Welcome back to Tasty's Making It Big, the show where I make giant food for my friends, guests, and oftentimes myself. And today we're gonna make a giant quesadilla because I think I just really want a quesadilla, so I'm gonna make a big one. Well, can't have a giant quesadilla without a giant tortilla. We're gonna add in shortening to flour. I know that traditionally lard may be used, but we tried it and it doesn't really work out when tortilla needs to be very big. This was our solution. Oh, this is soft. Now, gonna add in the salt. I'm just like a kid playing in the sand. And this is hot water. Add slowly, bit by bit. Oh, it's getting nice. As you can see, I seem to be spilling everywhere. You could probably make a compilation of all the spills that I've done on the show, and it'd be the same length as a normal episode. This is my workout for the day. One set, 500 tortilla dough rips. Okay, it's like kind of coming together. Ow, shouldn't have done that, why? Usually when I do that, it doesn't hurt. Put this in here, this guy's gonna take a nap. Good night. Okay, I'm gonna cook the chicken now because I like chicken quesadillas. So we have a small batch of chicken thighs. This is 1/6 of all the chicken we're gonna use. I love thighs because they're just like so flavorful and they're like soft and juicy. Salt, paprika, white pepper, garlic powder, and some cumin, some oil. Woohoo! Absorb all this good seasoning in all the little cracks and crevices, which is also why chicken thighs taste so good, because they're not flat. As you can see, this chicken is now completely different color, so that means it's ready to be cooked. Ooh, that sounds nice. Ooh, it smells good already. Don't want the spices to burn, so I'm just gonna check on them. Oh, yeah, that's a good color already. Yeah, chicken is like, when it's orange, red, yellow, dark brown, that's a sign the chicken is good. It smells crazy good. Nice char, some good seasoning, the juices are coming out. I'm gonna take them out. You can hang out over here with your little buddies. Now that we have approximately 30 to 40 chicken thighs ready, we can cook the vegetables because in this pan is some delicious fond spices and flavor that should not go to waste. So I will set this to the side and we'll get the vegetables. Okay, so the chicken is done, but quesadilla isn't complete without some nice vegetables. So there's red onion, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, cooking in the cast iron because a lot of flavor in here. And we're just gonna heat it back up again. Okay, onions. Ooh, it smells good. Red onions, my arch enemy. Now you shall pay for all the tears you have given me. Okay, a little bit of color. I don't wanna cook them too much. So now these can go in here. Okay, green bell pepper. In you go. And we're spilling again. Okay, don't do that, Al. So the red bell peppers are looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to get them too dark because then they won't be red anymore. So these are done. Minimal spillage. May or may not have cleaned up when the cameras were turned away. Now that these are done, let these cool off a little bit, let some moisture evaporate, and I'm gonna go shred a lot of cheese. Well, most of the reason why I'm excited to make a giant quesadilla is because I get to play with the cheese. This is like a quarter of the cheese that we're actually gonna do. This is mozzarella. I love mozzarella. It's great, very soft, very creamy. So this is about 1 pound. There's probably gonna be about 10 pounds of cheese in the final quesadilla, so I have a lot of shredding to do. Remember how I said earlier that tortilla was my workout of the day? Well, I guess this is my second workout. All right, Alvin, stop being a wuss. It's just cheese, man. Almost there. Come on, Alvin. I'm just gonna rip this one. That's okay. You can have chunks. Well, that's 1 pound. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Let's do some cheddar. It's a lot of work. Oh my God, I'm gonna be here for a long time. We'll be right back after these messages. We don't have messages. We're just gonna be right back. I'm very tired. We're almost there. Oh, once I lift up this thing, it'll all be worth it. I hope. We're living life close to the edge, literally. Just gonna chop this up a little bit. Thank you, bench scraper. All right, let's see what mountain of cheese looks like. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's like a Christmas tree. Let's get you into this bowl. Okay, so I got really tired about halfway through and asked our wonderful culinary team in the back to help me with this, but we have, oh, this is heavy, 5 pounds, I think actually 7 pounds of mozzarella, freshly shredded, 5 pounds of cheddar, freshly shredded. It tastes so good. Cheeses are done. I think it's time to cook this tortilla. I don't need all of this. So we are in the tasty kitchen where I'm going to roll out this dough baby. Some flour. I'm gonna roll it out. Oh, that's nice. This is a soft dough. So satisfying. Third workout. Who needs a personal trainer when you can just make big food and eat it after you're done exercising? Okay, so the pot I'm cooking it in is 20 inches long, so I have to see if we're good. Oh yeah, we're at a healthy 25, so I think we're okay. It's gonna shrink a little bit, so that's okay. This is the pan that we're gonna cook it in. All right, time to get this guy in there. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Let's get it in the pan. I'm gonna move it around before it starts to set. Nice. Ooh, that hurt. That's okay. This is a good looking tortilla. The pan is very hot, so it'll get a nice sear. I'm gonna trim some of the edges. You can hear the sizzle, which is a very good sign. I'll eat those scraps later. Okay, this will cover and it'll cook this thing for a little bit. After a while, we're gonna flip it. I don't know how, but we always figure it out, so bye-bye. I think this is ready. It's all steamy, and I'm gonna try to flip it. This is not gonna be safe, so please don't do this at home. All right, here we go. Ugh. Slowly. Ah, yes. Flipped. Don't do that at home. Woo, look at that. All right, this goes back on here. And we're gonna get this back into the pan. Look at these, look at this color. Wow, it's like a freshly cooked tortilla. It's great. Okay, back in the pan you go, dude. Ah, yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Okay, so we have all the stuff. I like to make my quesadillas and kind of mix it all together so all the flavors can commingle. So I want to start chopping up this beautiful chicken. This is that good stuff. Oh, so juicy. That's for me. It's like a dream come true. Mmm, this is so good. Holy moly. I can't stop eating it. It's so good. All right, get this in here. Beautiful. It's a cascade of yummy meat. Okay, let's keep going. Hope I don't get full by the time this quesadilla is done. Little snacks. I think we have enough chicken. Okay, next we have vegetables going in. Yum yum. And finally, the cheese. All of this goes in. Oh yeah, look at that. Woohoo! Oh yeah, you go in too. This is the kind of mixture where the people go, would you like some chicken with your cheese, sir? And the answer is yes. It's a good thing I'm very hungry today. I'm gonna eat a lot of this. I know it won't be good for me, but it'll be good for my mind. Let's give this a little taste because I'm hungry. I think we're ready to make this quesadilla. Oh, this is heavy. I think it's time to assemble. The question is all of this going to fit on this? My answer is that yes. So we're gonna get as much of this on there as we can and compact it. Smells so good. Holy moly. It's one loaded quesadilla. Just press it down, give it a good shape. Oh my God, okay, this is actually a little thick. This is the ratio of filling to tortilla that I like in my quesadillas. Oh my God, this is a thick pizza. I mean quesadilla. Well, and if that wasn't enough cheese, we have some provolone because in quesadillas are just an excuse to eat more cheese. So we're going to go in a beautiful circle. This really is like a pizza, huh? Ta-da! That looks awesome. Now for the second tortilla. Beautiful. Look at you. I like this very much. Squish it into place. And now we wrap it up. Get the sides first. Let's see if we can make this work. I'll just slide it on. Oh my God, this is so heavy. All right, Alvin, bring it on. Gift wrap him all nice. Time to get him back on the tray, if I can. All right, don't drop this like you dropped the Oreo, you dummy. Ta-da! And I dropped the dough. Perfect. All right, yes. All right, so the quesadilla is now wrapped up. This is gonna go into an oven for quite a long time. Goodbye. Okay, this has been baking for a whole hour. Whew. I'm very excited, it smells great. Woo. Ooh, look at that. Dang, this smells crazy. So we got it on the table. This is the quesadilla. It's like 25 pounds and we have pico de gallo, guacamole, and sour cream, and 2 little limes. All right, Alvin, don't mess this up. Let's go here. Ooh, there's a nice sound. Very juicy. It's so big we need 2 spatulas and a knife. I feel like the knife is not safe, but we shall see. Well, this looks delicious. I'm gonna find a plate. So I have a little slice of the quesadilla right here for me. I like toppings, so I'm gonna serve myself sour cream, boop, some guacamole, and some pico. I spilled. You know, just for safety, a little bit of lime. Apparently this is the only fork and knife we have left. All the rest are in the dishwasher, so here we go. Ooh, give me some of that. Cheers. Oh, good. Whoa, this might be the best thing we made on this show so far. Damn. Am I surprised? No, not really. I knew what I was putting in this quesadilla. How could it not be good? Come on. I am beyond happy with this. Wow, it's a good thing I like this so much. I've made this for me, and because I've made it for me, I'm gonna eat this. So if you excuse me, I have a lot of calories to consume. Peace. Hello, I'm Alvin. Welcome back to Tasty's Making It Big, the show where I make giant food for my friends. Today, I'm gonna be making a giant Subway sandwich because one of my good friends, Inka, apparently loves Subway, and I think it's gonna be fun to make a huge version of one of their signature sandwiches. So first things first, let's talk to Inka and see what kind of sandwich she likes. Hello.
Hello, thank you for having me back. And yes, I do love Subway. We had Subway shops in Hong Kong and my mom would like treat us to sandwiches, eating at Subway with a cookie. That was a treat, so.
True. All right, ma'am, welcome to Subway. Can I take your order?
So my go-to is the steak and cheese. That's what I want. And I want it on herbs and cheese, I think. If they have that, I always go for that one. Yeah. I get like the usual stuff that they have in it. Sometimes I swap out the American for Swiss cheese, barbecue sauce. I love that.
Would you like your buns toasted, ma'am?
Absolutely, yes, thank you.
Well, I will get started on your order and it'll be ready in a couple of hours.
Thank you, I'm very excited. I haven't had one in so long.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So the first thing I gotta do is to make the Italian herb and cheese loaf, and we're gonna make a large version. First, I'm gonna put some sugar and yeast into this water, let it bloom. I'll put in bread flour. Don't spill, Alvin. You did enough of that in the Oreo episode. Oh my God, it's like a sugar crime scene over here. Into this, I'm gonna put some shortening and some salt. My little yeast baby over here has gotten quite large, so he is ready. This is why I can't have nice things. Faster this time, Alvin. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta go fast. If you go too slow, it ain't gonna work. Okay, so Todd has been working diligently and relentlessly for the past 10 minutes. We will now put you back into the equipment graveyard room where you belong. Flour the surface. Get him out. He is so warm. Wow. And because this can only fit one batch of the dough, our wonderful culinary team actually made another batch of the dough in the back. Woo! Now they're gonna get married. It's so soft. It's like a big pillow. I'm going to gently lower my bread baby into his slippery home. I could have said that one better. So the next thing on Inca's sandwich order are green bell peppers and red onions, which I think are sliced but raw in the sandwich to kind of provide a nice balance. Oh, I have a lot to get through. I'll see if I can speed run this. Now, probably one of my most feared tasks in all of cooking, cutting red onions. Not just one, not just two, but 6. I'm gonna cry. Oh, I can feel it. That's only half of one. Hoo-wee. It's okay, Alvin. You could be your own fan. You should all be your own fans. Only fans. No, can't say that. It's okay, Alvin. You can push through the tears. You've done that so much before.
You want a face shield?
Yeah. Give me that. Hello. I'm back. Modern problems require modern solutions. I feel powerful. I feel like a new man. Just kidding. It's not really working. I think the onions are finding their way into my... Oh my God, it's not working at all. This doesn't even help anymore because I can't, it's blocking the fan. Any of you guys got like a straw or something? So I can suck it up. When I cook for my friends, I try to cook everything from scratch, even though it may hurt me sometimes. But we're gonna make barbecue sauce. So this is a New York Times barbecue sauce recipe. I'm gonna put some ketchup, some apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, for some smokiness, smoked paprika, one of my favorite ingredients, cumin, freshly ground black pepper, and salt. Okay, so this barbecue sauce is very rapidly boiling and spattering everywhere. Like my mom when I don't take out the trash. Sorry, Mom. Tastes like barbecue sauce. Ooh, that's good. Okay, seems like my dough baby has grown up. Woo! Now that he is nice and proofed, we are going to get him into a nice sub shape. This is a bread recipe by the talented Joshua Weissman. This bread comes from his Subway Sandwich But Better video, and we've scaled his recipe up a lot. This is probably not the best way to do this, but I'm not a baker. I just make big foods. And just so that this guy proofs nicely, I'm going to give him a little foil cage. Wrong way, Alvin. We're gonna add some more reinforcements. These are just, I don't know, we found these in the back here, wrapped them in foil and they're big, so we used them. Kind of looks like built like a spaceship, or it's like something Elon Musk would design. We're gonna take this bread chip and we're going to the moon, everybody. Good joke, Alvin. So to make Italian urban cheese bread, we need Italian urban cheese. So we have Italian herbs and cheese. It's very complicated. Hold your applause. That's gonna go in. And there you have it, herb butter. My big bread spaceship has returned from the moon to get that signature look of the Italian herb and cheese sandwich. I'm gonna brush this guy with the herb butter, so I can officially call this Italian herbs and cheese. I am curious, if there are any Subway employees watching, please let me know how many mistakes I'm making in the comments. The cheese goes on now. This is just some Parmesan. Kind of reminds me of like a Olive Garden breadstick. Time to go on a field trip. This bread is not actually going into the moon. We're putting them in an oven. It's very, very different. Into the oven you go. Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, I was supposed to exit frame. The steak and cheese sandwich is not complete without steak. So we have some beautiful shake steak, which we got from the butcher. This cast iron is very hot. I don't know if that's how they do it at Subway, but I love steak and this is how I like to cook it. Here we go. Yeah, that's the sound I like to hear. Ooh, it smells really good. I don't want to crowd it, so we're just gonna hang with that for now. Some salt and pepper. Ooh yeah, look at that. We're getting some good sear on this. This is looking pretty good. Oh, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna cook 5 more of those. This is a great day. So this is what a little bread baby looks like. It smells great. Cheese got nice and crusty and delicious, and I heard the culinary team is also making another one, so we might have an extra long sandwich. So in order to connect the two, I am going to trim a bit, and then we're gonna do the other one. A nice loaf of bread. I'm gonna save this for sandwiches later. I'm going to attempt to cut this in half. Ooh, that cuts really nicely. Come on. Why didn't I go to the gym? This is a nice loaf of bread. And this is the second loaf, the one that the culinary team made. They are really the backbone of the show. Jackie and Hip are great. Well, alrighty, the base is set. So one thing that Inga specifically requested is that we toast the buns. This bread is not gonna fit in an oven, so we come up with a solution. First, we're gonna use a lot of butter, as we do on the show. This is a heat gun, because it won't fit in the oven, so this is the only way we can toast this. Here we go. Oh, yep, that is definitely the smell of butter toasting. Okay, so it's been about 15-20 minutes. The bun is finally toasted, and I think we can build this sandwich. So, 15 pounds of steak. It's a lot of steak, cheeses, and green peppers, and red onions. And if I'm correct, Subway starts off with the vegetables first. So, we are going to do that. This kind of reminds me of those sandwiches that you might buy for those big birthday parties or, you know, things like that. But this sandwich is for one person, and I hope she's hungry. Next up, my dear friend, red onions. Try to slice them thin so that they don't get too much of that acidic bite, but we will see. I think I cut too much onions. They definitely did not need to go through all of that pain and suffering. And now, for my favorite part, the steak. Oh man, this is great. I'm having a good time. This is a lot of steak. Oh my God. Just take it easy here. I went to college for engineering. That is definitely not helping me now. This is so big. All right, let's do some cheese. Some nice slices of American. Wow, look at that. Now we have Swiss. To melt the cheese, we're gonna use the heat gun again. Ooh, that's looking nice. It smells so good. It kind of smells like the Subway shop, not gonna lie. Some nice pretty lettuce for the garnish. Last but not least, barbecue sauce. Ooh, this is fun. We don't need that audio. Okay, now, the final part. Don't mess this up, Alvin. I think we did it, guys. Wow, that's cool. It looks good. I'm excited. I hope Inka likes it. I think it's time to call her up and let her know that her order's ready. Inka is here in the building. She currently cannot see. Hi, Inka.
Hi, I can smell it. I can't see it, but I can smell it.
Ma'am, your order is ready for pickup on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, that is huge. It looks so much like a Subway sandwich.
Right?
I'm like a little shocked. Maybe that's too big.
Did you just say too big?
It's too big. I'm on the wrong show.
No such thing.
Holy crap.
The bread is a little thick.
Intersection. Like, I don't know if people understand how big this is. Like, hello? How do people normally do this?
They don't. They don't normally do that.
There's no way. Tastes really good.
Nice.
Oh my God. Mmm. The flavor is very similar.
Not
like
bad,
it's
right?
almost like the exact same.
Really?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Thanks, Alvin.
Yeah.
This was really good. It's gonna take me a while to finish. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna continue eating this. Bye. I can't wave because my hands are full. Hello, I'm Alvin. Welcome back to Tasty's Making It Big, the show where I make giant food for my friends. Yesterday, I got a really fun message from my friend Victor, who was my very first guest on my very first episode of Making It Big, where I made him a giant burger. I think he has a surprise for me, so let's go see what he said.
Yo, Alvin, what's good, my bro? Listen, my birthday's coming back around, and I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with a little something. Last time, for my birthday a couple years back, you hooked it up with a massive version of my favorite cheeseburger. So this year, I want to do things a little bit more traditional, and I was wondering if you might be able to hook it up with a massive version of my favorite birthday cake. My favorite birthday cake is from Momofuku Milk Bar. There's no better cake. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm sure if anybody could do it, it's you, my bro.
Okay, well, Vic said he wanted the Momofuku Milk Bar birthday cake. This is Christina Tosi's recipe. Gonna put in a lot of softened butter, brown sugar, shortening. If you're not familiar with Momofuku Milk Bar, it is a fan favorite destination. Started out in New York, they have a lot of locations now. Christina Tosi also did an episode on Chef's Table about it and her life story, and it's probably one of my favorite Chef's Table episodes. Drugs? Butter, sugar, shortening, and more sugar. I'm not drunk, I promise. This is gonna cream for a while. Next up, gonna combine buttermilk, which is very interesting for a cake. So grapeseed oil and clear vanilla extract. So this stuff is not brown. It's the more like vanilla birthday cake kind of extract. I think this is actually very important to give this cake a signature flavor without making it look too dark. A little mix. So Todd has been working very hard to make this butter and sugar nice and fluffy. It's like doubled in size, so I think it's ready for some eggs. Eggs go in one at a time. Ooh, that was fun. I like that. 4 more bloops. I hope you guys are not tired of me saying bloop. Wow, look at that texture. That's so fluffy and silky. This little buttermilk, oil, vanilla mixture gets slowly streamed in. Get every last drop. This looks great. Gonna scrape down the sides a bit. That's important. It looks like cheesecake batter. We're just like those soft, beautiful, luscious ribbons. We're gonna add the flour. And in classic Making It Big fashion, Alvin is probably gonna spill quite a lot of this. Alvin is going slow. Why is Alvin talking in third person? Alvin doesn't know. Don't spill, Alvin. Sorry, Todd, I'm hitting his head really hard. Oh, wow. It only took 5 episodes, but I don't think I spilled that at all. And then we have baking powder, salt, and signature item, rainbow sprinkles. I don't want to overmix the batter, so I'm gonna take it out. I'll get you off. Come on, get off. What the heck, dude? Oh, there we go. This batter is like a cloud. It's so airy. And to smooth it out, cue the blue Danube waltz. That was fun. For the final touch, more sprinkles to make it rain. This is the cake batter. Time to bake this one and about 20 more of these. So we're gonna go back and bake some cakes. Woohoo! Okay, while the cake bakes, I'm going to make the frosting. We're gonna start with all the fats. So 2 sticks of softened Butter, cream cheese. I love cream cheese. And shortening. All right, everybody become friends, okay? Some salt, some baking soda, and a very interesting ingredient, citric acid. I'm not a scientist, so I might be wrong, but citric acid is derived from fruits, things like citrus. So lemon, orange, anything that has that flavor. So it adds a really nice acidity and sourness to this. Seems pretty natural, and it reacts with the baking soda so that it kind of makes the frosting fluffy. Like the volcano experiment we did in elementary school where you add baking soda and vinegar. A small version of that is happening inside here, so that creates air, I think. Could also be totally wrong. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Here we have some corn syrup with some of that sheen. A lot of clear vanilla extract, and another interesting ingredient, glucose. So glucose is another form of sugar. Once the sugar changes the way the things are arranged, the texture changes. So it's like this nice glue-like consistency, but I think it adds a nice texture to this frosting. That's cool. Well, you can't have frosting without a lot of sugar, so I'm gonna put in a lot of sugar. I have a strong feeling I'm gonna spill again, but we'll see. We're spilling. Oh, I'm tasting sweet. Again. Oh, it does taste good. That's so weird. I can lick a cloud of sugar. It's getting so fluffy. It's frosting. There's even like little sugar strings that the mixer just like caught up. That's pretty. It's definitely not hair, but it's like little icicles of sugar. We have a lot of cake going, so a lot of frosting must be made. One of the most interesting things about the Momofuku birthday cake and all their cakes is that they do a little cake crumble inside that gives it a nice, really like crunchy texture. So I'm gonna put some flour, lots of sugar, get out of there, sprinkles, baking powder, salt, and we're gonna mix that a little bit. And then more of this clear vanilla extract. We're really going through a lot of this vanilla extract today. And then some vegetable oil, because it makes it like crumbly. So the goal is to kind of get this like a wet sand, pebbly texture situation. It's almost there. Kind of looks like rainbow sand. That is done. Take this guy out onto the tray. Spread them out a little bit. And then to kind of get these like chunks, I'm just gonna like take a handful and like press them into rough little balls and things like that. So it gets this nice little chunky texture. This is fun. It's kind of like digging for gold, but you make your own gold. We have the little cake crumbs of all shapes and sizes. This is gonna go bake, and it's gonna get nice and crumbly and delicious. I use a lot of sugar today. All right, so my cake has finished baking and cooling. I'm gonna start cutting out the shapes. We found like a strainer that was really large, MacGyvered it, ripped off all of its insides, and we're gonna use this to cut the cake. All right, let's go in. Ooh, that is soft. Oh yeah. I didn't bake this in a circle because I need these sort of clean cut edges. So that's why baking here is the rule. Also, this is how Milk Bar does it. They bake rectangles and they cut really nice, pretty circles. So I think it's a great technique. Some great snacks for later. One cake layer out of many. We have so much cake in the back. I'm gonna go check on that, probably cut some more. We're gonna assemble this cake. All these cake scraps, I'll combine these with some milk, the way that Milk Bar makes their famous cake truffles. All this cake's gotta go somewhere. We're gonna make sure we don't waste any of it. Woo! Got a lot of cakes. This is actually only half because, well, we're still making more back there. So I'm gonna assemble the cake as much as I can. All right, to start, get a nice base going. Get some frosting down. Nice little glue. First layer of cake in. And to make sure that this cake stays as still as we can, I'm going to use acetate strips. The same kind of acetate they use at Milk Bar to assemble and stabilize their cake. Quite genius, really. And one thing that Milk Bar cakes also have is a little soak. So this is milk with vanilla, the same clear vanilla extract, so vanilla milk. I think this helps the cake stay moist. I actually do this with any cake I make. I think this really helps achieve that nice, moist, fudgy cake that we all love. Very easy solve. Frosting time. As you can see, we have a giant tub of frosting over here. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Get this nice and smooth. And the cake crumbs actually go here. I like this part a lot. Woo! Kind of acts like a structural component and adds a lot of nice crunch and flavor. Pat this down into the cake. And more frosting. Huzzah. Woohoo. Now you might be wondering, hey Alvin, that's a lot of frosting. And you would be exactly right. But it's Victor's birthday, and as you know on this show, it's called making it big, not being a little wuss. So we're gonna keep going. think birthday cakes are less about maybe the taste of the cake and just the fact that it's a cake to celebrate. But this cake in itself is a reason to celebrate. If it goes well, we'll see. Okay, layer 1 done. Time to keep going. Okay, next one goes in. Beautiful. More acetate. Come on, get down. More of this soak. It smells really good. More frosting. So apparently, after making all this with the team, we're gonna be using over 56 sticks of butter, 28 8-ounce cream cheese packets, and 100 cups of powdered sugar. And that's just the frosting. I hope Victor is not on a diet. I can already feel the weight. Turning this cake has already become a task in itself. All right, crumble time. Whew, we're frosting. Okay. Oh, we're going for the bottom of the barrel with this one. All right, that was only 2. It's time for ring number 2. Let's just say we got a lot of strainers and dismembered a lot of them. We got a tape to mark how high this cake is gonna be. Every mark is like 3/4, almost a foot. So we're just gonna slide that in on over there. Whew. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'm gonna keep building this cake. Probably gonna ask for some help. I'm going to need a lot of coffee, a lot more cake, a lot more frosting, and a lot of mental fortitude. I'll be here for like a couple hours. I'll see you guys in a bit. Whew. It's been 12 years. I'm now sitting on a stool. My lower back has been crying, but this is the result of hard work, dedication, lots of teamwork from the culinary team, and most importantly, sugar. Every part of my being has been tested. I'm glad this is the finale of the season because I don't think I could shoot another episode after this. We have 6 whole rings on this cake, 10 cake rounds, 2 tubs of frosting, and the only thing holding this up besides the rings are hopes, prayers, thoughts, and dreams. Arms and wrists have been pushed to their limit as well. Speech is slowing, vision is blurring, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's frosting on my apron. It's all funfetti. A couple of last strokes to smooth it out, and I'm gonna take a nap. In 30 minutes, I'm gonna get this guy into the freezer to set up. He's going to have to chill overnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's day 2. We have the cake out of the freezer, freezing overnight so it's stable. And we also have more cake crumbs, sprinkles, and cake truffles that the culinary team and I made, mostly the culinary team, from the cake scraps. So these are actually inspired by the cake truffles that Momofuku Milk Bar sells. Good. Now to the main task. I want to try to get these rings off. We have fire. Don't try this at home. All right, here we go. Just kind of defrost the sides. All right, that should be okay. Let's get these rings off. Oh, first one came off pretty easy. Let's see if I can get you off here. Okay, he's spinning. I gotta wedge it. Physics. Come on. Ugh. Oh, there it is. 2. Oh God. This spoon is the best spoon I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, nope. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Give me a stool. Yes, it's going. I went to the gym yesterday, so I can do this today. 2 more. Come on, go up, higher, rise. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? So we can learn to get back up. That doesn't really apply here, but it reminds me of that movie. Is this what like a corset feels like? Oh, the force of that threw me back. Whew. One more. It's coming up, I think. This is a tight fit. Oh, I see. The cake is curving. That's why. Okay, with a lot of help and muscles from the culinary team, we have achieved. Woohoo! Top ring. Time to peel off this acetate. It's been protecting the cake the whole time. I'm gonna spend some time smoothing out the edges. The last touch is to do some vinyl decorating. Some sprinkles, and then the cake crumbs. Just gonna put them on. It's Victor's birthday, so we have a beautiful candle the art team made. In you go. Oh, this is gonna be, it's going in very easily. I think this is it. Giant version of the cake that Vic requested. Momofuku Milk Bar birthday cake. Approximately 50 pounds. Very, very heavy. We did it. We did it. I'm so tired. This is the actual Momofuku Milk Bar birthday cake. We got one. As you can see, there's quite a size discrepancy. And our guest, Victor. Welcome to the show again, Victor.
Well, thank you very much for having me, Alvin. I'm happy to be back.
And I'm very excited for you to see what we have for your birthday.
Dude, I'm super anxious. I cannot wait to turn around right now and check it out.
I'll light the candle for you. 1, 2, 3.
Yo, it's like the skyscraper of cakes. I can't even talk right now. It's massive. Holy cow.
Do you want to stay back there?
Dude, no, I don't. I mean, yes. Holy cow. I really just want to take it all in from close.
You want to come take a
It's
look?
gorgeous. Please, please.
All right, you
Alvin,
go over
step
there.
aside. Let me get in there. Oh, man. Oh, and then you hit the mini. Oh, my God. Look at this. They snuck the little mini one in there, too, people. Check this out. Holy cow. Alvin, I think you really knocked it out of the park with this one, bro.
Thanks, man.
Knocked it out of the park, man.
Everybody!
Oh, man.
Happy birthday to you. Everybody, come on. We can't see you. Birthday to you. Woo!
Wow, that's always awkward, but
Everybody
thank
clap.
you very much.
Everybody clap. Woo! All right, make a wish. Make a wish. Woo! I'll cut you a slice.
Please.
Ooh, the knife is being completely engulfed inside this cake. Oh. I'll give you some more later. Look at that. Here you go, Victor. Here's
Man.
your cake slice.
Dude, this slice is bigger than the whole cake.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers, Alvin. Wow. Bro, that is phenomenal.
It's cool, right?
I think you've made me the perfect cake, Alvin.
Thank you. That means a lot, man.
I'm so happy right now. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to eat this all, but you better believe I'm gonna eat this all. This is slim. You really made my birthday something special this year.
Yeah, what a fun way to close off this season. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. It's a good thing that Victor and I both like this cake because we're gonna spend some time with this cake. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for coming, Vic, and we'll see you guys next time.
Till next time, baby.
Bye.